We live in a world gripped by an epidemic of drug abuse and addiction. Not only do drugs kill tens of thousands each year, drug-related crimes plague every community. From the inner city to the suburbs. From small towns to the rural countryside. Drugs are at the root of 90% of all burglaries, half the traffic fatalities, the increase in domestic violence, child abuse, and violent crime. But the problem goes beyond the usual illegal street drugs. Over the last decade, abuse of prescription drugs doubled among adults, and amongst teens, it tripled. To combat this escalating crisis, for years governments have waged a massive war on drugs. The United States alone spends more than $1 billion every week. Yet, the problem continues to worsen. The only solution is rescue those lost to addiction and prevent others from ever falling into the trap. And do it on a truly global scale. That's why Scientologists the world over actively support and work with the drug rehabilitation and prevention programs of Narconon. Established in 1966, Narconon is an international network of drug rehabilitation centers that utilizes the discoveries of L. Ron Hubbard. The Narconon Rehabilitation Program gets addicts out of the grip of addiction without the use of substitute drugs. With a drug-free withdrawal process followed by a program to flush drug residues from the body, addicts free themselves from cravings. Then, to help put them back in control of their lives, they take a series of life skills courses, and most importantly, handle the reason why they turned to drugs in the first place. Narconon's results in salvaging lives are unparalleled. With a success rate that is not only the highest in the world, it's 4 times greater than the international average. The tens of thousands who have completed the Narconon program go on to start new lives, returning to the world stably drug-free as productive, contributing members of their communities. But rehab is only half the picture. The other vital component is prevention. Every day, thousands of children experiment with drugs and alcohol for the first time. Narconon's drug education programs prevent the next generation from becoming tomorrow's addicts. Narconon graduates and volunteers employ Mr. Hubbard's breakthroughs, taking the truth about drugs straight into classrooms. While other programs use scare tactics or rely on slogans, Narconon reaches students with information, the real facts about what drugs can do to them. In Italy, Narconon graduates established a network that makes drug education presentations, reaching more than 1 million across that country. While Narconon Sweden takes the truth about drugs to hundreds of schools, major corporations, and even military bases. And across the United States, Narconon delivers lectures to hundreds of thousands of students, while their drug education videos reach millions more. But given the urgency of handling the global drug epidemic, in 2001, Narconon opened Narconon ARROWHEAD, its premier facility and spearhead for the worldwide Narconon network. Not only is it the largest drug-free residential facility in the world, it provides a standard for drug rehabs everywhere. But ARROWHEAD's most crucial role is training others to bring Narconon's drug rehabilitation solutions to every corner of the globe. Here, rehab professionals from all over the world receive full instruction and apprenticeship and return home to establish new centers. So today, the Narconon network grows at an unprecedented rate, with more than 150 drug rehabilitation and education centers in dozens of countries across 5 continents, and new ones opening by the month. Throughout the world, Narconon works tirelessly to help any individual or group working to accomplish drug prevention and rehabilitation, airing anti-drug public service campaigns that reach more than 140 million worldwide. supplying educational materials and effective programs to countries in desperate need of help. Advising governments at a national level on their drug problems, and providing drug education specialists for official prevention programs. While Narconon has also worked with the United States Drug Enforcement Administration to assist in the development of effective prevention strategies across the U.S. The only thing preventing a world without drugs and more individuals being rehabilitated from the grip of addiction is enough people lending a hand. Anyone can volunteer and deliver drug education lectures or open a new center in their community. By supporting Narconon, you can do something about the epidemic of drug abuse and help create a drug-free Earth.